Dear friends, I'm back with another mission on the Vulnhub Pentester Lab, Axis2, Web Service and Tomcat Manager. Although this mission is a bit outdated, released in 2013, but I think the machine is good for beginner level pentester because it will provide us the opportunity to practice a variety of techniques, especially Metasploit framework. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just get started. First of all, we need to import the machine into the VirtualBox or VMware. If you have a problem to set up the lab with this image, the extension is ISO format, please let me know in the comment below. So now we can go into the Kali Linux VM. As you can see over here, I used the option of the scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and then I used the option of -p- to do the comprehensive scan or full range port scan, and then use the option of uppercase P and number N not to do the live testing. In other words, the target is assumed live, and use the option of ON to output the result into this file. And from the map scanning, we can tell that the target has two open ports. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service and also version information. Of course, we can use such a sprite utility to see whether we can find the vulnerability for this version of OpenSSH. So from the results, as you can see, we cannot find anything useful except the immersion vulnerability, which is not we are interested in at this moment. And the second one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is Apache 2. So what we are going to do next is to do immersion both manually and automatically with HTTP service. Let's launch our browser to do the manual immersion first. Put the IP address of the target into the address bar. A very simple page we get from the target. As always, we need to check the source code of this page, which doesn't reveal anything important. And also we need to check whether we can access robots file on the target, not found. So from the error, we can know that this is the Tomcat application, and also we can get the version information of Tomcat. Now we go back. So next week, maybe we can use Nikto to do the automatic immersion. Nikto is very useful when the target is running a web application because it can reveal information about the target from very different aspects. For example, like version information, the header information, and also some common files or directories. Here, as you can see, the manager, the Nikto has already identified some important directories like a manager. We can access this manager. Sorry, we need to put HTML, and we are prompted by the username and the password login panel. At this moment, we do not have such credentials. We can try use admin as username and password. We also can use admin as password, sign in. And also we can use admin as username and password as password to log in. Failed. And also here, as you can see, some default username and password. And we can copy this one and refresh the page to see whether this credential can work. Tomcat. I think we have already done the machine, similar to this one. The machine is running Tomcat. And in that case, we can, Metasploit has one module which you can enumerate username and password. So let's launch our Metasploit console to do this testing before we move forward. And we can search Tomcat. And then we can use, this one, the manager login. And this one, we'll try to get the administration, this one, I think 27, right? The manager login utility. So we can copy this module and paste in here. We can show options. We can set the remote host to the target. Set remote port number to, this case is 80 rather than 8080. And then I think nothing else we need to configure. So we just run. As you can see, this module will try every possible combinations of username and password. Let's scroll back to see whether this module has successfully retrieved the username and password. Unfortunately, it failed. So now we just quit. Maybe we can back. And now we need to do the furthermore enumeration with web application. Let's cut out the, maybe I can cut out the map scanning results again. Okay, so next I think we need to use the GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. Although Negative has already identified some files or directories. You remember that? We can cancel. The Negative discovered Axis2 directory. As you can see, this is Apache Software Foundation. And here, administration validate some information about this application or software. The version, so surface version, the proxy surface. So maybe we can copy this one to see whether we can get some information wrong. So here, this access, we can maybe, of course, the GoBuster cannot discover more information in terms of directories or files. I'd like to quit. Then we can use the search exploit utility to see whether we can find some vulnerability for this Axis2. And it does have, and very wonderful, we can see that we can notice that the Metasploit has some modules like a deployer. So maybe next we can try to use the Metasploit to do some exploitation. Before we do that, we can go back. We can use this one because this application can review the credential exploit or exploit. Maybe we can use exploit. As you can see, this one. This one is authenticated code execution. Later we can use Metasploit to do this. To do this exploitation. And this one. Now we go back. We can cut out this Maybe we need to check this one. Not a cat search. We can cut out this exploit. Yeah, maybe, you know, this application has LFI vulnerability. And the username, surface version. So this one, the surface version. Yeah, this version. So this version doesn't match this exploit, right? So maybe now we can try to use Metasploit to exploit this target, because from here we can know that maybe the Metasploit can work, and we can search Axis, and then we can use which one? Yeah, this one. If this one cannot work, we can try others. And we can show options, set the local host to the Kali Linux, set the local port number to 555, or any port number what you are comfortable with. Set the remote host to the target, set port number to 80, and then we just run it. It seems that this module is working. As you can see, we got the Metapret session, and we can background by pressing key, Control and Z, and we can get. Oh, we do not need. Maybe yeah, sessions, session 1, and then we can get the command shell session. We can run, and we can bash. Okay. Because this machine doesn't require us to obtain privileged shell. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.